Three, two, one. We are live. So, hey guys, and welcome to another live with Big Joe, Cheap Travels. So yeah, guys, today I made two videos today. I uploaded one today, and the other one should be coming up tomorrow morning, I think, because it's still uploading 22 gigs. Yeah, that's a big amount to upload. So yeah, hopefully by the morning it will upload and then be processed by YouTube. And yeah, the weekend is here. So yeah, today I went to the karst region of Slovenia. So that's why I made the videos. Other than that, the winter is coming to an end here in my country. Thank God. I hope no more snow this year. And yeah, then hopefully the spring will start. And yeah, it's much easier to travel around in spring than it is in winter. Believe me. Unless you're the snow fanatic and like the ski slopes, and skiing stuff like that. Yeah, or going into the mountains in winter. Yeah, but yeah, if you're not into the snow like me, who do prefer nice beaches on the beaches, and yeah. So you know what I mean. Not women in coats. No. That is not what Big Joe prefers. Yeah. So yeah, today topic is no topic. How are you spending the weekend, guys? Do you go out? What do you do? Uh, let's start with that, and then let's see how many people can we gather today. Today, can we get one person? One person. If not, what can I do? Yeah. Oh, we already have two persons. Wow, we break the record from the last time I had a live stream. So yeah, it's okay to do the live streams in the weekend, as I think my Canadian friend told me that we should stick to the weekends with the live streams, because that's when the people are online and bored at home, probably, if you're watching this. And yeah, uh, yeah, yeah. So yeah, the next two videos that are coming up, one is already uploaded, I think. It's about two castles here in Slovenia. Nothing much special. Don't expect hot babes in bikinis. Sorry, guys, I'm not in the Philippines now. And the only hot babes today, I didn't see any hot babes. I only see some older woman dressed like in coats. So definitely not a hot babes video. So sorry, guys, about that. But yeah, we cannot have it all, uh, until I go to a bit more warmer country. Yeah, or at least until there is summer here in Europe. Forget about hot babes in bikinis on the beach, stuff like that. Yeah. Sorry to say that. It saddens me as much as it saddens you, but yeah, that's the sad reality of it. That's the sad reality of it. But anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, left speechless. So yeah, if anybody's feeling bored today on weekend, you're welcome to join my live stream, because we still have some hours left from this. What's it called? StreamYard. Yeah. So you can come on if you want. As soon as I figure out again where to get that link, my God, it's always so difficult to invite guests. I mean, you can get the link, but then, where do you post it? So many clicks that it's just, my God. Post comment, okay, and then finally copy chat. Okay, Big Joe. There we go. So, if anybody wants to be the star of today's show, the program is open. If not, yeah, what can we do? If not, not. Okay, so let me see how my upload is doing. I hope the picture is not being delayed or buffering, yeah, because I am uploading the 22 gigs also at this time. 65%, okay. I guess 2 more hours at least until it uploads, and then God knows how many hours until it processes. But yeah, okay. Anyways, to the more current thing is, I've been looking the cost of flights for Colombia in May, June, but the prices for an air ticket, I think from Italy, from Milan, is about 700 euros there and back, the return ticket. So we'll see. That's maybe too much. Because if my budget will be 1,000, around 1,000, let's say if I save like 400 euros for hotels and food, I don't think that would be plausible by then. So that plan might have to wait unless we find some cheap tickets. I am hunting on those cheap air travel guides. I mean sites. Uh, so we might see. Usually there are some cheap flights like from Germany to Mexico, like for 300, 350 euros return ticket. So if I get one of those, then my budget increases very much, like spending money. And Mexico is okay too. I like Mexico. Um, nice beaches. Also beaches on the beaches. Yeah. Oh, it's a nice site, nice country. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just keep our options open and yeah, keep searching for the cheap tickets somewhere. Who knows? To Asia, yeah, to Thailand, I could find a cheap ticket, like a cheap ticket, like for 500 euros if I wanted to go to Thailand. But Thailand in summer, yeah, it's not so appealing as Thailand in winter. So I would have to think about that one. Uh, no, probably I wouldn't go to Thailand in European summer. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The other destination that I was looking into were France. What Marseille? The how is it called? The coast there. The nice French coast, French Riviera. But yeah, I could get a ticket there for like 30 euros from Zagreb, Croatia to there and back. The only problem was when I started to look how much accommodation costs there. And I couldn't find a hotel that is like cheaper than 40 euros per night. So if you multiply that by 10 days, that would be 400 euros just for a room. So for that kind of money, it's better to buy a ticket and go to some exotic country than travel here in Europe. Just in my opinion. I don't know. What do you think, guys, is better? And then I was looking for flights. As I said, the Central Asia sounds nice, like Kazakhstan and stuff like that. But until April, there is no flights. There used to be a Wizz Air flight from Budapest to Astana. No, Astana. Yeah, it was called Astana before. Now they changed the name to Nur Sultan, uh, the new capital of Kazakhstan. Yeah, but they don't have these flights anymore. So maybe they will reinstate them in the summer, because they only have flights until the April. These cheap air companies, yeah. And the last time I used those flights, it was about 100 euros return ticket. So that's a good price, and the destination is quite far away. Plus, they have nice prices there in Kazakhstan. Really nice prices, like I don't know, 15 to 20 euros for a hotel room in the capital city, and then you have cheap prices for food and drinks, of course. Yeah. So that's what I've been looking for. But yeah, as I said, at the moment they don't have the new schedule after April. Yeah, so I don't know when they will publish it. Maybe in the next month, maybe in this month. So yeah, I'll keep looking on that site. Uh, then what they I was looking to go to Japan because I usually get like 2 times, 3 times per year. You have cheap flights to Japan, like for under 500 euros return ticket. But then if I went there, I would like to spend at least 1 month there. And yeah, I checked out the hotel prices there, and sorry to say, guys, in Tokyo, if I wanted to rent, let's say, a room or apartment, I would like to have my own room and my own apartment there to try some Japanese food. Food, yeah. So yeah, that would cost me minimum 800 euros per month. Yeah, if I did like this Airbnb or on Booking, also you can find some cheap hotels there. So the minimum would be like 800 euros per month. So again, with my budget of 1,000 euros, that would not go through. Yeah, yeah. Uh, the only option would be then to stay nights in hostels there with like 8 people to 16 people in the room. Yeah, like yeah. So yeah, so that's make Japan out of my way because of the budget again. But I think many people are interested in Japan, so I think if I went there, the YouTube would really pick up. So I could have earned some money from YouTube. But yeah, that's an if. So that was another destination that I checked, the potential one that I could have traveled to. And yeah, I think those are all the destinations that I've checked. Another option is to go to Malta, the little island in the Mediterranean. The only thing about Malta is I've been there like 4 or 5 times already, so it wouldn't be that interesting for me to see it again. Of course, it's okay. But if you don't go there in summer, you're stuck with viewing like churches and architecture, and that's it. Uh, there is nothing else to do there, so it could be a bit boring. So yeah, those were my destinations that I was researching this week. Of like how much the flight costs and the accommodation costs there, and of course what to do there. Of course, that's another the main reason. So yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe I'll look next week for the tickets to Canary Islands. So let's see how it is like there. Because I've only been to Lanzarote Island there in the Canary Islands, but I liked it. Kind of liked it. And that was like the first destination when I started vlogging. So now if we can get to what's that main island called? I forgot. My God, not Lanzarote. The other one is Tenerife. Tenerife. Yeah. So if I could get a cheap flight to there, maybe that would be an option. But as much as I know, to Tenerife, the cheapest ticket is about 100 euro, with the Ryanair there and back. And the accommodation there is a little bit more expensive because it's like very touristic island. So I guess I would be down again if I went like for 2 weeks, stuff like that. I would be down for like 800 euros at least. And with 800 euros, I've did it in the past for 1,000 euros. I went to the Philippines and back. I went to Thailand and back for 1 month, So because the life is cheaper there, the food, the accommodation, is cheaper. So if you look at it like that, then yeah, it's kind of questionable. Should I go somewhere close in Europe or somewhere further away and more exotic, where the cost of living is cheaper? Because if you go here in Europe, of course, the cost of living is a bit more expensive, especially the accommodations here in Europe. Yeah. So yeah, those are the dilemmas I'm facing when choosing where to travel, how to travel. Uh, And of course, the main cost of traveling, it's always like the airplane ticket. That's the first cost that you have to consider, and the second one that will take the most money out of you is accommodation. So those two factors I always research before buying the ticket. Because you can get the ticket very cheap, but then when you start exploring the accommodation options, you see like the hotels are 50 euros per night minimum, and then yeah, it's stupid to buy a ticket to such place. Yeah. Anyway, we have our first comment from Rubinho Pinto. Hello, Big Joe. Hello, Rubinho Pinto. You sound Spanish. Am I right? Anyway, there's also cheap flights to Spain. Speaking of Spanish, but yeah, again the same dilemma occurs. In Spain also. If you want to have your own room and not sleep in the hostels, yeah, it it's quite expensive. I think like 40-50 euros per night. So yeah, again, I do snore at night, so people do not want me in hostel. Yeah. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. How it's going? Yo, 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 yo. It's going. It's going. I'm waiting for this winter to pass so I can start living again. Yeah, I hate winter. If you haven't noticed, yeah, I don't like winter. Even though if I do these trips here around Slovenia, in winter, it's shite. It's shite. It is shite. But yeah, not to be complaining. It's okay. It's okay. I will survive. Probably, most probably. But yeah, we are not in the Phillies bar. There is no bar here that we could be like in the Phillies, and especially now in winter. Even if I go to the downtown here in the city center, there's no people walking. It would be boring. Unless it's spring and summer. Forget about the babes and stuff. No chiquiquitas, no nothing. So yeah, it can get a bit yeah, boring. Yeah, boring would be the word to describe it. Yeah. Even when I went to the seaside, one would expect more traffic there, at least some tourists. But no, no. Maybe I've seen two girls there in a coat, of course, though. But not really encouraging. Let's say not really encouraging. So, uh, I guess the only country that you should visit in winter is maybe Russia, or something like that, to find some nice ladies walking up and down, that look good in winter coats. but here in the rest of the Europe, not really. Although, let me give all the credit to Francis, Paris. When I was there in the winter, it was long time ago when I was still in high school. When I was in winter in Paris, they don't have snow; they have rain and stuff, you know. But on the street, on the street in the Paris in winter, yeah, you have girls in miniskirts walking around. So maybe Paris is the place to go in winter in Europe. Maybe. But again, Paris, at least 50 euro for a hotel room. And I'm being on the low side, you know. Steve San, hello, good afternoon. I think it's evening here, but you must be from America. You're the one from Hawaii, am I right? I might be wrong. Yeah, Hawaii. Yeah, I can, again, if I got a cheap ticket to Hawaii, it would be like cheap ticket to Hawaii from Europe is about 550 euros to go there. The only problem there is, yeah, in the minimal cost of the room in Hawaii, the last time I was there, it was $100 per night. Yeah? So the only other option was hostel. That's like bunk beds, a lot of bunk beds, you know. And yeah, for the hostel room, like 2 or 3 rows behind the Waikiki Beach in Honolulu, yeah, it costed me $40 per one night for one bunk bed, you know. For one bed in the bunk bed. No, there are 2 beds. So you just get one for $40, and you share the room with 16 people. Gypsy life, gypsy life. But yeah, it's really nice there. It's really nice there. I have enjoyed Hawaii. Nevertheless, where I slept, I enjoyed it very much. I loved it actually. Yeah. The only problem in America is the prices. You know, you want to have a beer in a bar? Not really. You want to have a meal in a bar? Not really. You're stuck with McDonald's because that's like $3 per meal. You know, you get 3 hamburgers, and you're stuck with buying your booze at the local store. I think one can of these margaritas or strawberritas, something like that. The big can, like a little bit more than half a liter, it costed me $3 at that time for one. And then, of course, when you go to the beach, you cannot drink there in the open air. You're like a bum, you know. You have it in a paper bag, you know. So you know when you watch movies, hobos working on the up and down. Yeah, I felt a little bit like that, you know. And speaking of hobos, yeah, that whole street at Waikiki Beach, you know, just after the beach, you have this main walking street, and yeah, it's full of hobos, you know, the homeless people. And they told me, yeah, the specific countries from US, you know, they buy them one-way ticket to Hawaii because I don't know, they're cold countries, yeah, so they just ship them there. So this walking street there is full of hobos, you know. That's one minus of America, Hawaii. That makes it kind of shady, you know. The most expensive street there is full of hobos. So yeah, that's what I found a little bit bizarre there in US. But yeah, still, they're harmless, you know. But yeah, it's a little bit like hmm, the glitter and the sewer, you know, thingy. Yeah. So come on, 5 people watching me. That's new record now from the homeland. Comment. Write me your thoughts. I don't know your ideas. What's your favorite destination? Maybe I can get some ideas and try to research it. Uh, yeah, and don't come with Bangladesh, Pakistan, stuff like that, please, guys. Julie, question: do you need to tag your carry-on that you bring in the plane? For what route do you mean that? Usually, I don't tag any carry-ons. No, I just take my rucksack, the backpack, and if there is online checking, I don't even go there to check in at the counter, so nobody checks it, you know. But in Europe, of course, in some airports, these Ryanair, Wizz Air, stupid people, they have additional check-ins before you board the plane. So you should be careful about that, so that it's not too big, So they say, oh, you have too big backpack. You have to pay like 70, 80 euros more. So yeah, but it never happened to me so far. The only thing that has happened was in the Philippines with AirAsia. AirAsia in the Philippines, they will always weight your bag. So if it's more than 7 kilos, they will try to charge you, And I think twice I had like a big fight with them. So I put the stuff out of it, I put it on the weight until it was 7 kilos. Yeah, but I saw you put the stuff out. Yeah, doesn't matter. I will wear it. I can wear it. The bag is 7 kilos. And we had some arguments. Yeah, I will check again when you board the plane. Yeah, check again. you know. Then I went behind the corner. I put all the stuff back. She never checked, of course not. And the other time was now when I was flying. I don't know where I was flying. From Manila, I was flying somewhere with AirAsia. I think it was to Boracay, to Katiklan. I think there. Yeah. So of course, again, they weighted my luggage, and of course, as I call them, the luggage Nazis, the luggage Nazis. Yeah. Of course, it was not 7 kilos. This was 10 kilos. So again, in front of the desk, I took the 3 kilos of my stuff out until it was 7 kilos. He said, "Okay, now it's 7 kilos. Now you can go." They're like robots. Until it's 7 kilos, they don't let you go until you pay for it. And okay, I just took it down from the stuff that I took out, and in front of him, just down the counter, I put everything back in. The bag was already tagged, so I went through along, through the security. So yeah, that's how we do it. And he didn't give a damn. He just wanted to have, they're like short-sighted, unless it fits the laws that they're obliged to respect, they will do that, but they will not go before that. And the Filipinos, they don't like confrontation, so they will not confront you. And I sometimes I'm a bad Joe. I do like to fuck with people, so yeah. If you watch my videos, you know what I mean. It's like a personal entertainment for me, or let's call it a social experiment that I like to do on people. What can I say? I hope it's fun for you as much as it is for me. Julie, but if it's a regulatory carry-on, some companies make you do it. On the paper, yeah. Or it's always no tech needed for legal carry-on. Usually for the big companies, like Lufthansa, even Air France, which I do not like and do not support, Qatar, Turkish, they will never check the weight of it or the size of it. But when you go with these low-cost carriers in Europe, Wizz Air, Ryanair, they might do it sometimes. And in Philippines, if you travel in Philippines, like for example Cebu Pacific, they will never check the size or the weight of it. So with Cebu Pacific, you can travel freely, even if you have 50 kilos on your back. But with AirAsia, no, they will. Every time I traveled with the AirAsia, they're like the German Nazi Germany. They're strict. So they will measure your back every time. They will weight it. If it's above 7 kilos, no way you're flying for free, unless of course you mess with them like I do. Usually, okay, thanks. So yeah, if you go to Asia, and not only in the Philippines, AirAsia also, I flew with them in Thailand. They're the same in Thailand, so I guess it's their company policies to be Nazi. So yeah, be careful when you buy this if you have over 7 kilos of carry-on luggage. I guess they never really measured the size of it. They just cared about those 7 kilos that you do not exceed them. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I don't like flying AirAsia. But for the good part, I must tell you that their stewardesses, The girlitos are much more nicer in those red miniskirts, or maybe I just like the red dresses on the girls, you know. So yeah, the girls there, the stewardesses are usually nicer. I mean, nicer looking, not nicer in behavior, no, but nicer looking that from the other cheap companies, the low cost airlines, yeah, that you might use. Just an observation. Just an observation. Yeah. Memo Padilla, where is Hachiko? Bring Hachiko on the live video to have a conversation with your audience. Yeah, he's guarding the door. He's sleeping there by the door, the front door. Uh, I don't want to wake him up because then he can start squealing and he can start making trouble. He can start barking and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I promise you will see him in my next video. He did come today when I took the trip to these castles. He did come with us, so you can see him there. Memo. Okay, got it. Yeah, he's sleeping now because we walked him quite a lot today. He's an old dog, so he got tired. And on the way there, like 1 hour, he was barking, squealing all the time, you know, in the car. On the way back, he was sleeping because he got tired because of all the walking. Yeah. Even I got tired because of all the walking, but okay. I guess it's good for me and for my little elephants in front of me. Yeah. Yeah. Jolie. The Russian guy that makes videos of walking streets says the Eclipse Club closed after 1 year only. Yeah, I know that guy, the Russian guy that was attacked by that Korean. I know. Thank God he has the balls to go and sue him. You know. I support him. Long live Kim Jong Un, the only and true ruler of Korea. So yeah, uh, I say this because of the Koreans, and yeah, I also had problems there with them there on the walking street. You know, the three guys, they jumped and they wanted to fight me. They wanted to take the phone away from me. They put their hands on my phone and tried to steal it. I said, hey, what are you doing? This is my phone. Can I see? Can I see? No, you cannot see. It's my phone. My God. Oh my God! And then let's not get into those Koreans. They're trouble everywhere they go. You know. Anyway, the Eclipse Club. Eclipse. Is that the new club that was opened that I covered in my video? But it just only opened then in September or October when I was there. I think no. Anyway, I know one club that brown sugar, yeah. That one's closed now and it's selling. So if you want to own a girly bar, a girly museum there in Angeles City, brown sugar just off the walking street. Um, I don't know, 100 meters from Philly's bar on that main road, Parameter Road. Yeah, it's being offered for sale or rent, I think. Jolie, yeah, that guy. Yeah, it's getting out of hand there. I don't know. I don't know. Next time, at least I would take 5 loggers if they could meet there, you know, and go all together like a Roman phalanx there on the walking street, vlogging together. Maybe then they would back down, those Koreans and those people, you know. You cannot record here. Of course you can. It's a public space. It's a public street. When you go to the shop, the CCTV is recording you. On the street, the CCTV is recording you. Are you complaining to your mayor? The CCTV is recording you. My God, you know. Ah. And it's clear by the law that you can record in public spaces. The street is public place. My God, it's not North Korea where you cannot record anywhere. Okay, Kim, if Big Joe goes to North Korea, I'm promoting you, Kim. Jolie Eclipse is the club just before the new Skytrax before Walking Street. Oh, you mean that club that goes up the stairs? And there's like a discotheque there? That one? When I talked to the, if you watch my video, when I talked to the bodyguard downstairs, yeah? That club? I never went to check it out, although there. Yeah. Ah, Jolie, yes. Oh, that one closed. Okay. Yeah, because most of the girls, the ones that work in the museums, the paintings, yeah, they don't really go to that club. They usually go to the dance mega center downstairs on the beginning of the walking street. So after the bar close or when the girl is free, they go there to catch their prey. You know what I mean, yeah? Yeah. And before that one was popular, there was one on the end of Walking Street, just before the McDonald's there. But now they changed it to some other club there. So that one was the most popular in the past. But they closed it down, I guess, because of this C virus. Yeah? And yeah, uh, now it's not the discotheque there anymore. So I guess now the only one left is that one, Mega Dance Club, Mega Dance Center, something like that, down there in the basement, uh, just after the, what's that bar? Elite Bar, or what's it called? I forgot. In front, on the other side from the Phillies Bar. I never go there anyway. I didn't even check the beer prices there. I don't know. It's some kind too modern for me. High society, yeah, high society. I think, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that disco. I think it was high society. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Surely, you are right. Correcte mundo. But there were those bars that I didn't go to check out. In the Diamond area, Diamond District? Yeah, there are like some Australian bars and some Filipino museums around there. But one of my friend went there and he didn't like it that much. So, but yeah, if I go to Angeles again, yeah, we'll check those out one time at least. Because I haven't been there myself, so I cannot comment really, unless I see it with my own eyes. But yeah, maybe we do it the next time. Who knows when that might be, but it will be. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm hopefully sure. At least for 1 week, if I go to the Philippines, at least 1 week we'll go to check out the Angeles, the old Angeles city. Jolie, no luck with the job interview, Big Joe. No, 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 no. Rejected. I'm not young and sexy boy anymore, so they said no, no, no. Oh, so yeah. In the summer, I do not want to work, so I like my summers off. So uh, we'll keep on with the state socialistic system. Yeah, getting free money from the state until until the end of summer, and then we'll see if there is some interesting job for me. There was one opportunity for me to go to Portugal and work there, like for Google. Those guys who say if an ad is appropriate or not. Yeah. So I could be one of those Google guys who screw YouTubers. The only problem was that I would have to relocate to Portugal. And yeah, I cannot do that because of my dog. I have to take care of him. And yeah, he's an old dog. So yeah, until he dies, yeah, I'll have to take care of him. So no going to live in the other country. Yeah? Leo's vlogs. Long time no see. Angus would be better if they get rid of those Koreans. Angus, that's the meat, no? Ah, Angelus, okay. I thought that tender meat, Angus, yeah. Jean-Louis, your parents can't keep the dog in. No, 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 they cannot. We came to understanding that they would not take care of him, and no, they do not take care of him. So whenever I go traveling, I must put him to a dog hotel, so that sets me back 10 euros per day, which is a good price here, by the way. If I put it in the normal dog hotel, it's at least 20 euros. So I do have a good deal for it, but for 10 euros, sometimes even I don't pay that much money for my accommodation. So yeah, whenever I go traveling, I must keep in the budget the dog hotel as well. Yeah, I give it to some guy that lives in some village on a farm, and he's good with the animals. He has horses and stuff. He lives in some village somewhere, uh, and yeah, he takes good care of him. He's always my dog is always happy to see him, so I guess he's not mistreating him now. Yeah, it's like having a child. Maybe even worse. A child grows up and can take care of himself. No, like this, it's like I'm having a baby. For the last 14 years, I'm having a baby. Yeah, but that's it. When you have dog, either you take care of him or don't have a dog. That's the only thing I can say to you. So yeah, guys, as I was telling me, write me your favorite destination that you would like to visit. Don't say the Philippines, we already know that. But any other favorite destination that you would visit if you had a chance, what would it be? It can be a country, it can be a city, it can be an island, whatever. Uh, just looking for ideas. Julie, yes, a dog is like a baby. My parents have a cat. Yeah, also the cat is more independent. You can leave it in the apartment. You don't need to walk it 3 times per day. You just need to change her shit zone, and put the food for her. You can leave it for at least 2 days without taking care of her. No way you can leave a dog in the apartment for 2 days. It would be uh, urine and shit everywhere in the apartment. So yeah, that's the difference between cats and dogs. Cats and dogs, man. Leo, I don't know. I like your Serbia videos. The women there were beautiful, but I don't know their personality. Yeah, Serbian women are beautiful. I agree. It's nice there because the prices are cheap for accommodation, for food. Yeah, the women there, they have nice personalities there. They're easy to communicate with you and to meet a woman there. It's not that hard. Um, but in the winter, it's not really a place to visit in the winter. I mean, if you must, of course, do it, but till the summer, yeah, I would not go there. I mean, I like the summers to visit the Balkans. I don't want to visit the Balkan in the winters because you firstly you will be freezing your ass off. Secondly, the air quality in Balkans in the winter is shit, especially the Serbia, Macedonia, and Bosnia. You know, there's no like wind blowing away the all these bad thingies in the air. You know, from the burning of wood. You know, the houses they warm themselves by burning in wood in wood furnaces. Yeah, so that makes a lot of this black smoke, and it's really bad for your lungs. You know, that's why people die of cancer. That's why people have respiratory problems and stuff like that. It's not really not good to visit in the winter because of that, I would say. Mm. Julie, Vietnam, Cambodia, because it's not far from the Philippines. Filipinas, okay. Yeah, I was considering Vietnam. I've heard a lot of good things about it, like cheap beer there and stuff like that. Good food. Uh, the women, didn't hear so much good things about them, but okay, who knows? And their English level not so good, but because you're French, they're more French. They were your colony, you know, Frenchy colony, so maybe they know French better than English. And yeah, for us Europeans, I think they still require a visa. So I would have to buy a visa for there. For Cambodia, the same. I would have to buy a visa, and I don't know if you can buy it on the border or you have to go to an embassy and do it. You know. But yeah, Cambodia is on my list. Yeah, Vietnam, one day, too. Leo's vlogs. Phil in the Philippines just did a video on Walking Street. If you get a chance to watch it, it's about the Koreans. Okay, that's the Philly in the Philippines. That one, yeah, or that Phil is with F, or is that guy, that American guy who's married? Yeah, Philly. Yeah, okay. The next comment I didn't see Philly. No, yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I'm personally not subscribed to him because okay, I don't want to say anything about other vloggers, but yeah, sometimes yeah, no, nothing. Let's say I like more crazy vloggers than family vloggers. Yeah. Leah's vlogs I just seen a couple days ago. Okay, okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Because yeah, something has to be done with those Koreans. My God, they're controlling the Philippines, and I don't know how. By using money, of course. Uh, but they're actually just exploiting the Filipino people there. You know, not in a good way. What was one vlog that I watched? Malaysian Dreams or something, or I think something like that. When the three Koreans took a Filipina to a room and they tried to inject her with drugs or something like that. No, yeah, I think something like that. I watched. My God, that's how mafia works in not just in Korea but also in Eastern Europe and something like that. You know, that's how they get girls to get hooked on cocaine and then sell them like slaves. You know. Mm, yeah. Leo's vlogs. I don't know. I think so. That's what I got from the video and what I've witnessed. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. Unfortunately, I think Philippines is turning into like South American countries that will get more and more dangerous for foreigners. From what I've witnessed this year, it has gone downhill. Maybe not for 50, but for 100% security wise. Since I've been last there, and I've been last there 4 years ago before this. So after the C virus, when I came back, it's not the same country as it was before. That's all I have to say. So that was kind of disappointing for me because I always felt 100% safe in the Philippines. Even if I was walking down the dark alley at night, But ever since this year, I would be more careful. I would have to say I would be more careful now. And they're not as bad as South America, don't get me wrong. They will not come with you with a knife or with a pistol, or drug you to get the money out of you. Uh, but yeah, the petty theft stuff, yeah, it's on the way to this South American system when they will figure out that they can get much more if they use a knife or some intimidation, tactic on you. And that's just another step away, from this, let's call them drug addicts. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. That's how life works. And that's why, kids, dictatorships are always safer to visit than democracies. So, for example, if you want to go to Belarus, this will never happen. Why? Because the criminals, they're too afraid of the state and the prison, what they will do to them in the prison, So there's far less crime there. Yeah, I think that was the last dictatorship I visited was the Belarus. Like, I don't know how many years ago, 7, 8 years ago. Yeah. Hey, people, we ran out of comments. So I have to check this Philly guy out. No, not you. Okay. Okay. JV is in the house. Hey, Joe. Hey, JV. Okay. So you said videos. Okay. Leo's Vlogs. What was the name of that video? Because they have newest dance clubs, cost of living. I made a huge mistake. Why the Filipino bar girls kiss Korean sex? I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay. I'll check that one out later. Oh, Leo's Vlog. I think he sounds angry. That's my opinion. Who sounds angry? Me? I'm not angry. Jolie, have you seen the last video from regular guy? I say he was drunk. The last video was when he was walking in some little town. That one? Yeah, nothing special. Not much baby Roonies. I don't know if he was drunk. You know when I'm drunk in my videos. JV, what I have missed? No, no, nothing much. Just discussing uh, of what countries to visit and yeah, about the situation in Angela City, the Koreans and stuff like that. Leo's vlogs, that could be. I don't remember the title. Okay, it's one of his latest videos, so maybe that one. Leo's vlogs. No, Philly in the Philippines about the Koreans. Yeah, that one. The why the Filipino bar girls kiss Korean. SEX. Mongers. SSES. You mean that one or not? My God, he's really getting down with the titles, trying to get the viewers. I know, because I do it sometimes. And then I ask ChatGPT, give me more provocative title. Yeah. JV, I just watched a new vlogger got attacked. Really? Which one? Leo's vlogs. Yeah, that's it. He doesn't sound very happy in that video. Okay, he was angry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the Koreans bring the bad inside of us out. Johnny SD, what blogger? Yeah, I want to know what blogger as well. JV, Kiki in the Philippines, the new guy I never heard of was on my feed. Yeah, I know that guy. That's one crazy puppy. Crazy American. But sometimes even I like crazy. JV, some bar girl in the street hit him with her sandals. Oh yeah, I think I saw that one. But come on, if a girl attacks you, it's nothing like if three Koreans try to shake you down and steal your phone. I'm not afraid of no girls, although you should be, especially if you take them to the hotel room. Hide everything of value. That's all I have to say. Uh, that was the only concern in the past when you go to the cities like Angeles is to hide and lock your valuables. Yeah, now even on the street, you have to fence off these Koreans. My God, and the drug addicts, of course, and the pickpocketers and the girls. Okay, also on the perimeter road, the girls that walk down there, and if they get too close, they are surely trying to steal from your phone, your wallet from the pocket. So be careful. That's like as I was saying before, Philippines turning into South America. They always do it like that in South America, by the way. But in South America, you will not notice when they do it. I was in Venezuela in the metro. I had some money in my pocket. My hands were all the time on my pocket, so nobody could have stole the money from the pocket. However, when I got out of metro, the magic was that the money was it disappeared from my pocket. I had no clue how they do it, how they did it. My God, it wasn't much, like $10, but still, I have no idea how they did it. Johnny, nightlife is always dangerous. Well, I thought Philippines was not as dangerous before. Even I would walk down in Manila at 3 o'clock in the night without a fear. But ever since this year, yeah, maybe I would reconsider that. Johnny, alone drunk with woman, you know what is the risk? Yeah. But when you are drunk, you sometimes do not think about the risks. Yeah, let's put it that way. You think you know it all, so that can be a problem. Yeah. in the much better. My voice is back. So yeah, if that was the only concern before was how to get the girl not to steal from you, now you have to watch her back in the dark alleys of the Philippines. Let's call them like that, yeah. For example, I still think like I think Angeles is dangerous now, even maybe more than Manila. Then it would be maybe Cebu after on the second place, and then Manila on the third place at the moment. But if you go like to the places like Subic Bay, Mario Barreto, I don't think it's so dangerous walking down there at night. There's still like more like virgin in the crime scene. The only thing that you have to watch out is after you get a girl to your room, not to steal something from you. And just in my opinion, my personal opinion, not the facts and statistics. Leo, well, you have to be aware of your surroundings in the Philippines, but it's nothing like South America. Yeah, but they're on the way there. They're on the way. It all starts with these petty thefts. The next thing will be, which I think this guy who mentioned him, this Philly guy, I think his wife was attacked with a knife. They called a knife to her to get the phone. Yeah. So the next step is the knife. The third step will be with a pistol. And then the fourth step will be like in Colombia, trying to use drugs to get your numb and to steal your money. Yeah. JV, I think it's only dangerous to late night alcohol drinkers. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right. So yeah. So to all the guys that watch my channel right now, yeah. Right, JV? JV, if you stay sober, you will be safe and not a target. Well, that's something sometimes hard to do unless you're in a very Arabic country where they do not sell alcohol. Let's put it like that, yeah? Jamie's. Sup, Joe? Sup, Jamie's? Jamie's in the house. Leo, I used to watch a lot of videos in Angeles, but I missed your videos the most. Thank you, man. But what can we do? You come, you go. Uh, they were a little bit crazy. Let's admit it. I was a little bit crazy. Too much red horse. Yeah, it's not good. Jamie, you're lucky the ladyboys did not take you that one time. Yeah, I did not have any problems with the ladyboys there because I do not go with ladyboys. But yeah, if you mean the ones on the street, yeah, they're okay. They're okay guys. As long as you see them as guys and not girls, then it's okay. Jamie, you ever been to Egypt? Yes, I have. I wanted to visit so bad, see the pyramids, Valley of Kings, etc. But then I went to Reddit and a bunch of people saying they hated it. I wanted to do that as well. I booked a flight with Wizz Air, the fucking Wizz Air. So I booked a flight for 1 month, yeah? And I had my plan. Yeah, I will travel all around Egypt. I will see this. I will see the pyramids. I will go down the Nile. I will see all that stuff, yeah? What happened then? They canceled my flight and they basically made it either we refund you the money, which I don't know, I paid like 60 euros return ticket, or you can make your trip shorter. So They shortened my trip to 14 days in total. So I said 14 days to travel just around. Fuck, I will be like ruined, traveling each day to a new city, looking for a hotel. I said, no way, Jose. So for those 14 days, I spent it all in Sharm el Sheikh. You can see the videos there. Uh, what I didn't like there was the pushy sellers, and they all try to cheat you. That's true. Now, Islamic countries. Uh, but yeah, I didn't go to see the pyramids, but okay, it's okay. Next time, next time. But did I hate it? No, no, it was okay. It was full of Russians, of Russian girls. True, true. Not the young ones, not the 18 to 30, but 30 plus, I would say. But yeah, if you're okay with that, I'm sure you can get a girlfriend there. Let's put it that way. Leo's Lux. I remember you comment to the lady boy, how come you look better than the girl? Oh yeah, that's one in Olanga boy. Yeah, he really looked better than the girls. But that doesn't mean I would go with him. He still has, the ding ding dong 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 ding 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 down there. So no way, Jose. Never in a million years. Never. Jamie's Russian working ladies there in Egypt. No, 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 not the working ladies. The normal. How should we call them? Pumas. The catching ones. They try to catch you. So you are the prey, You're the prize. So I felt pretty good. Yeah, it's actually the same as in Russia, I would say, because so many Russians there. When I say Russians, I mean Russians, Ukrainian, Kazakhstan people, all Soviet Union. They don't hate each other there, So when I say Russians, it means all of those countries that were once Soviet Union. Yeah. So you are the prize there. But the working ladies, no. I didn't go to any of those kind of clubs there because even when you go to a shop, you feel a little bit uncomfortable, when they try to squeeze the money out of you and try to cheat you. So going I'm sure they have some of those clubs there, but I would not be going to those clubs there. No, unless you have some maybe Egyptian friend that you can trust. Maybe with him I could go, but on my own, definitely not. You can just disappear there like that. But not in the general areas. It's full of police. They really take care of about tourists. So in Sharm el Sheikh, it's like a police town. There's a police on every crossroad. So it's not that dangerous in Sharm. I'm not talking about the whole of Egypt, but in Sharm, which is touristic center, and maybe Hurghada, the other touristic center, it's very safe. Yeah. Julie, in Philippines, do you use sometimes a debit card in the ATMs for cash, or you always bring cash and that's it? I always try to bring cash and that's it. In the past, I've used it maybe twice there to get the money out of the ATM. The problem is it was usually limited to 10,000 pesos, which is about 200 euros, the maximum withdrawal, and not every bank machine will give you that because depending on your card. But when they do, they charge you 250 pesos, which is about 5 euros per each transaction. So you're losing €5 just from the Philippine bank. I don't know if your bank charges you something else, which they usually do if you have like your currency in dollars or in euros or whatever. The bank usually takes some conversion fees or something like that. So your bank will charge you, they will charge you, and yeah, you will be, let's say, 5 to 10%. They will steal your money, from the amount that you are taking. Yeah. But if you go with a card to the shop, let's say to the 7-Eleven, and pay with the card, yeah, there is no fees, only the conversion fees that your bank charges when you pay in another country. But that's something you have to check with your bank. How is that? Yeah. And sometimes if you want to pay there for a hotel with credit card, they will charge you 3% more, because that's what they have to pay to the card company, So they want to have that money on zero, they don't want to pay the 3%, so they will put that on you. So sometimes if you come to the hotel and you want to pay with a credit card, they can charge you 3 to 5% more. So yeah, it's always better to carry cash. Just make sure you have it in a secure location. Yeah. Preferably on your body. I would recommend you buy a money belt from China, about $1 to $2. You strap it around your body under the shirt, and that's it. Yeah. But be careful. You cannot, if you're a rich guy, you cannot bring more than $10,000 of currency inside of the country unless you declare it and have the proof of origin or whatever for that money. Yeah. But I never have more than $10,000. So Joe Louis, yes, the fees are a bummer. Although if you're American, they have this Charles Schwab account. If you have that one, they return you all the fees. Yeah. But I'm from Europe. We don't have such a thing, and as far as I know, none of our banks here will return you the money, the fees. They all want to make money. But if you stay long term, like 6 months, you don't have a choice. You have to use debit cards, yeah, or stuff like Remitly, yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. That's a bummer then, yeah. I don't know how to solve that problem. I never had it before, so. Uh, but yeah, if I would have internet banking, I think it would be cheaper just to do a normal transaction from bank to your account there. So if you open your bank account there, if you're staying 6 months there, and then just use your internet banking to send the money directly to your new Filipino bank account. I think that would be the cheapest way, than using all these services that charge you like fees, and I don't know. Because I know in Europe we have these cards where I can send money to any account any without any provision, without any additional costs, uh, unless it's like under 50,000 euros. So I never sent more than 50,000 euros. Come on. So if I use that service from normal bank, it costs you nothing here. Maybe only the conversion fees. Like if you send dollars or euros, that Filipino bank might charge you maybe not so good exchange rate when they receive money. That could be the only problem I see with the direct, this SIPA, SEPA transfers, I think it's called, the international transfers between banks. Julie, yes, if you open a bank account, it's the cheapest solution. Yeah, I think so. Right. If you go there for 6 months, I think it's the best option. You open your bank account there, because if you have a Filipino card and you want to get money from the ATM, they don't charge you this 250 fee. Um, they'd only do this for the foreign cards, yeah? So you don't have to carry cash on you. You can just go to ATMs there. JV, Charles Schwab Bank available online to you? To me, no. To me, no. It's only for the US citizens. In Europe, no. Jamie, I have your Egypt playlist up now. I will start to watch it tomorrow. Great. You will love it, maybe. Some parts will be boring. But yeah, you will see how they attack you and what the scam tactics they use to try to get money out of you. Uh, you just have to be aware of it. That's it. No, but in reality, they're not really a bad people. It's just their culture. They're like that. It's like that in the Muslim world. You always have to negotiate. You always have to talk a lot. Uh, yeah, to get a fair price, not to get cheated. But as I said, I've only been to Sharm el Sheikh. I didn't leave that area because for us Europeans it was visa free for 14 days, so I didn't have to buy the visa. Otherwise, you have to buy a visa if you visit any other parts of Egypt. So yeah, I just said, okay, it will just be a vacation in one city. I have the sea there. It was I don't know, November, December, whenever I went there. So it was cold in Europe. It was nice, warm sea for me there. I was happy. And I felt the same as in Russia. I thought it was a Russian city. Because yeah, maybe 70% of tourists were Russians, mostly girls and families also. Uh, yeah, again, when I say Russians, Russian, Ukrainians, Kazakhstani, uh, Russian speaking. Yeah, let's say it like that to be correct. And yeah, and the other half was British people. So you had a lot of British there as well, and maybe the third most common tourists were Italians and a little bit of Spanish. Yeah, so you have mostly Russians, then British guys, then Italians, and a little bit of Spaniards. Yeah. The tourist composition. And then the local Egyptian tourists, I think, also. Yeah. But you want to stay away from those. There was this Russian guy in my hotel. He got really drunk there, and he grabbed one girl's leg. She was Egyptian. Next to her was her boyfriend. He wanted to kill that guy, and he confronted him. You shouldn't touch anybody else's woman, especially if she's Muslim. It's forbidden to touch there. It's Muslim laws. And this drunk guy He had a family. He had a wife and his kids with him. Anyway, he was drunk. He said something about his wife, and he touched her leg or something. And this guy, he really wanted to kill him. And they couldn't understand each other. And I tried to translate something between them. And then at one point, this guy said, "I will kill you." And the drunk Russian said, "Убивай!" Kill me. He completely disarmed uh, this Arabic man. He had no words. He had nothing more to say to him. The Russian just said, "Kill me. I don't care." It was funny. I told you I like to observe the psychology between people. So yeah, it was funny for me. But yeah, his family, when his wife came come to get him, they was very ashamed. Actually, he was not Russian. He was Belarusian. Yeah, from Belarus. Yeah, now I remember. Ah, crazy guys, crazy guys. Yeah. But then another guy came. I think he was KGB. He was KGB, definitely. He was from Belarus. He was so well outspoken. And yeah, while he was talking to this guy, this drunk Russian guy, another one, he was like slapping him with his words, how they communicated. This guy was completely defenseless against the other Russian guy, Belarusian guy. So I bet you that this Belarusian guy, he was KGB or something, like worked in the national security of their country. Very smart guy and very tough guy, I would say. But he brought the vodka with him from his home country, and even though I had all inclusive there in the hotel, the Egyptian vodka sucks. It's like bleh. So yeah, he brought this good vodka, and it was good. Unfortunately, only one bottle, so it was gone in one evening. But yeah, funny times, I would say. Egypt, yeah, Egypt. Yeah, it was in December. I remember before New Year's. Yeah, because I think 1 year, one month, one week before the New Year's. Yeah, I left the Egypt. Yeah, I didn't want to spend the New Year's there. I wanted to spend it here at home. Although it might have been fun. Come on, people. No more comments. And in Egypt, if you go, be careful with taxi drivers. They try to scam you like 500% more than the normal charges. Yeah. And some will even not try to take you if you don't pay like a lot of money. So I had a few problems getting a taxi right there. But yeah, if you stop 2 or 3 cars, the chances that you will get one that it's at least semi-honest is okay. So I'm not saying that you cannot get cabs there, but yeah, to get a fair price, you will have to stop like a few cars and negotiate with them. I don't think they had any Uber there. No, they didn't. In Sharm. No. JV saw that the peso is rising. Let me check. One EUR, PHP, enter. Well, 60.69 is quite okay. It was 61.67, the best time in this month. It's still okay. If you get 60 pesos for €1, it's okay. Let's say 1 year. No, it's slowly falling. If you look at 1 year chart, in the start it was 57, now it's 60. So it's slowly falling, the peso. If you look at the chart for 1 year on Google. You can do the dollar. Maybe the dollar is falling. On USD PHP, 56.16 at the moment. Let's put it 1 year. So at the start of the year it was 53.66 and now it's 56. So yeah, no, it's also, I mean, the dollar was stronger, like in August till November, and then it fell down. But I think now it's starting to rise again, as I'm looking at this chart. Yeah, I don't know how to turn the camera. It's too much work. Show you like this. So I think if you change a little bit later, it will go a little bit more up, I think. Yes, I'm looking at the trends on the chart. But hey, I'm no, don't trust my financial advice. It just looks like it's going a little bit up. But you never know. You never know. Which is still okay if you just need the money from day-to-day living. It's okay. Don't mind a few pesos up or down. That's 1 or 2 beers more or less. But yeah, if in case you're buying a condo or something, yeah, then this matters. But unless you're not doing that, I don't think these currency fluctuations that's happening will affect you much and your spending habits there. Yeah? So I wouldn't worry about that one. Unless, of course, you are sending lots of money to the Philippines and will be automatically transferred into pesos, then yeah, I would wait until what was the highest from last time? 56, 65, 56, 68, so about 56, 57 for a dollar. I would wait for that time to transfer my money if you're transferring larger amounts to your account there. JV, I wonder if it's cheaper to book a hotel as a group of expats. Well, if there's more of you, usually have to contact the hotel directly and try to negotiate a group price. If not, before that, of course, always check Agoda, Booking, Hotels.com, Locktrip, which else? Maybe Oyo and the Red Doors. I think they also have their own site. So first to check all those sites, see if how the prices differ, and then based on that, I would contact the hotel and try to make a deal with them. That's how you do things in Africa. And yeah, in some cases, Philippines is a lot like Africa. Sorry to say, but it's true. Well, but in Africa, yeah, when you go to the hotel, because I used to work there, so I would stay there a month or two, yeah. So you come to the hotel and you try, first you ask to speak with the manager, of course. And then with the, no, first you try to negotiate with the clerk. And then if you don't like the price, if you want to make it even lower, then you ask for the manager. That's negotiation tactics, yeah. So even after you negotiated down the price, I'm staying long term. What can you offer me? Oh, this is the best we can offer you. After you reach the bottom, what they are willing to offer you, then you ask to speak with the manager, and then you start negotiating from that bottom price again to try to lower it even more. So then you speak with the manager and say, we're here. The next time we'll be here, we'll recommend your hotel to our colleagues, so we'll have more business, blah, blah, blah. So you try to negotiate a little bit more to get even better price. If you're staying long term, let's say more than 1 month, yeah, they will always negotiate the rate with you. Well, not always. If they're the only hotel in the town, they have monopoly. You cannot negotiate. But if there are more hotels in the town, you go to 5, 6 of them. I tell you, at least 3 or 4 of them will negotiate with you for a lower price. And of course, if you have more people, the more you can lower the price, because let's face it, they will earn a lot of money from you. Okay, guys. Last comments. You're not very chatty tonight. So 3 more minutes. If there are no comments more, questions, thoughts, whatever, you can still come on the channel if you want. There's still that invite link, I think. If somebody wants to be the star of today's show, Jimmy. Jimmy's. Anybody? Just check. What does it mean pending? Okay, 76%. Okay. That video will take a while to upload. Okay. Oh, we have one guest. Wait, JV. Wait. How do I invite? No, wait. Add to stage. That video will. Are you here? We have JV in the house. How was the chicken?
I'm still eating it.
Still eating it. Did
Yeah.
you freeze it or what?
No, I eat the same food for like a week. It doesn't go bad.
Okay, but you freeze it or you just put it in the refrigerator or what?
It's in the refrigerator. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then you heat it up
my
on a
food lasts.
microwave or you use the. It lasts?
Yeah, I heat it up in the microwave. Microwave.
Okay, that's good. So
Yeah,
how's
that
life
was
going there where you are?
all right. I still haven't figured out where I'm gonna work, and I haven't figured out my plan. What about you? How How are you gonna make
As
money? How
Filipinos
are you
would
gonna,
say, same.
how are you gonna save money for your trip?
Well, I basically go eat at my parents, and then whatever I get from the government, after I pay the bills, like electricity and this communal costs here for the building, that's my only expense actually.
You'll still have leftover
All the
money
rest I
after
put on and save.
you'll still have enough money left
No, I
over
get
to save.
social security from the government.
That's enough to pay all your bills and save for a trip.
Yeah, yeah.
How many trips?
Unless you buy food and drinks. Huh?
How many trips per year can you save up for with that plan? With your plan?
Depends on where you want to go. If you want like a short European trip, you could do like 3 or 4, like 30 euros airplane to some cheap country, and staying a week there. You can do 4 trips per year. If you want a big trip, 1 big trip per year. So if I save for 1 year, I can go to Philippines for like a month.
Yeah,
It's not very economic thingy, but it's all I got, you know.
that's better than most people. Most people cannot go.
I know even those who are working, either they don't have time or they want like this luxurious vacation, you know, they want to stay in a 5-star hotels. They don't want to share their room with cockroaches. They cannot eat street food and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, well, I think most people imagine a vacation like very luxurious, and they spend thousands of
Yeah.
dollars or euros on hotel food, with a pool, jacuzzi, uh,
Hmm.
expensive restaurants, stuff like this. It's not my style. It's too expensive.
I know,
Yeah.
and it's stupid. I mean, it's not stupid if you have money, but if you don't have money, the usual problem is, you know, when you're working, you have money, but you don't have time. So you cannot really take a long vacation. And then the problem is when you're not working, you have a lot of time, but then you don't have money. So it's always like you have to find a balance between the two, you know, and what suits you best.
Yeah, that's the answer, but I don't think there is a balance. It's a trap. I think it's a trap. You have to work, but then you have no life. It's a trap. I think the key is
It is a trap.
finding a way to save the money so that you don't have to work anymore. I think you
Easier
solved it.
said than
You're,
done.
you you solved it with your government assistance.
It's not solved. It's not solved.
Well, I mean, if it's not solved, then that means it would have to change. The solution would be different, and that would mean that you would have to work, and then you wouldn't have any time.
I know what you have to do. I mean, you have to work. I mean, if you are in America and you earn a lot, if you do this, it's okay. So you work, like let's say for state, yeah? In my country, you have to work your whole life to buy a flat or something like that. So it's not possible. But let's say you work in a rich country like America, and you can work and then buy some real estate, then rent it out, and from that money, move to a cheaper country like the Philippines, Thailand, whatever, Cambodia, Bulgaria, Portugal, you know, and you live off of that rent money in that other country, no problem.
Yeah. The only problem is that you can only do that uh, within time because the pricing of the real estate has accommodated for that. So as it goes up in value with time, then you can rent it out because your payment would be lower, and then you would charge more. But that will only happen with
yeah,
time as it goes up higher
yeah, I
in
know.
value. I
I mean,
think
you
it's the
can
same
also
with
invest in stocks and stuff and earn the dividend, but you never know how the stock market will go up and down. So I think the safer bet is the real estate than this stock fluctuations, and dividends and stuff.
I think
But
maybe
who am I
safer.
to say? There are
I think
people who got rich with bitcoins.
I think safer would be getting a job in the Philippines. Mama San job.
There are many adverts there on the walking street, looking for mamas.
Yeah, I saw them on your videos.
But I don't think they would hire you.
It's like
That's the
hiring
problem.
the wolf. It's like hiring a wolf to take care of a chicken, huh?
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to figure out my plan too.
yeah, I haven't discovered the magic formula yet, but yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Also, I don't even know uh, where I would live in the Philippines. I visited so many cities that it's just giving me too many options, I guess. Yeah.
If you ask me which city I would live in, I also could not decide the city. Yeah. Um, the girls that I know there, you can get a unfurnished apartment for 2,500 pesos. How much is that? $50, something like that per month. So that's the cheapest option so far. That at
Wait,
least you're somewhat close to civilization, to some
wait,
bigger city.
is it cheaper because you won't have any furniture?
Yeah, then I mean basically you only need mattress. That's it.
I don't know if you could do that because you need a refrigerator. You need you need something, a chair.
Well, that's the cheapest option that I could figure so far.
Yeah, yeah.
But if
I
you're
think that
unemployed in the US, can you collect the unemployment checks and still live in another country?
um you can, but it's
So that's what I
um
would do if I was you.
not not it's not allowed. No,
Yeah,
unemployment is
so that's
unlimited.
what I would do if I was you and try to hide it.
No, it's limited. It only lasts for a few months.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's not permanent. Yeah, it only lasts for a few months, and then
That's shit then.
it's an insurance. It's an
The other
insurance.
thing I would do, I would get like some high paying jobs. There was like this American that lives in Alaska, he was telling me um, that the people who work on these salmon fishing boats, they earn like $20,000 per 1 month. It's very hard and a bit dangerous, but yeah, if you work for 1 month, a job like that, then you can live 1 year hassle free in the Philippines, for example. Go fish salmon in Alaska.
Yeah, right. I've seen those shows. Have you seen them? The guys die every year. As soon as they hit the water, they
Yeah.
freeze. Yeah, I'm too
Oh yeah.
old now, man. That's a young man's sport.
The other one was like working on an oil rig. Yeah. But this guy that I
Yeah,
was talking to, he like plows the road there in Alaska, and he also gets quite a good salary. I think it was about $7,000 just to plow to drive that car, that puts away snow.
yeah. I also heard that it's very expensive, like electricity. I think it all
Yeah,
balances itself out. It's
yeah, maybe.
of life, um, electricity, heating, food. Everything's imported. It's kind of like living on an island. Frozen. You can't have any produce, so you have to
Yeah,
import
but
it.
look, if you work there, like let's say for 4 months, and you live off of this pancit canton, the spaghetti. I mean, how expensive can that be? So you really like budget down for the 4 months,
No,
and then for
you're
for the rest of the months, you live like a king there. You can eat whatever you want.
no, yeah, you're right. You're right. But I don't think I'm not sure if it's tolerable to like live a horrible experience and then go to paradise. Part of the year you're in hell, and then part of the year you're
It's
in
like
heaven.
heaven and hell. Like
Yeah,
it only matters that the less time you're in hell, the more time you're in heaven.
I think. Yeah, no. Uh, mm, I don't know. I think you're better off. Oh, I got a plan. Go to this expensive corporation and then
Uh,
fall down and break your arm, and then you can have some money.
okay, you
You'll be
can
like disabled.
sue them.
Yeah, you sue them. Then you'll be disabled for life. You can have a check.
Actually,
Do you
one
guys
girl
have
in
the?
our country did this. She got like insured for like €1 million, and then she like cut off her hand just to collect that insurance money. Yeah, she got millions
You
of
know,
euros.
that's
They're still now in the courts
no.
negotiating.
This is a good idea. This is a good idea. Next video live. The topic's gonna be expat brainstorms new solution to retire. How to find income to retire. Yeah, you know what? This
That's
is
a
a good
good
idea.
topic.
You
Yeah.
cut your arm off. This is cut your arm off in a rich country and claim
Yeah.
disability, permanent disability. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
monthly check. No, actually, my my disability. Because it's a requirement for U.S. citizens to pay your unemployment insurance. They take it away from your check, and to pay for your disability insurance.
Uh,
And every year they give you a letter saying this is how much you would get if you retired today. This is how much you would get if you were disabled, and I would get more if I was
okay.
disabled than anything else. So I think that's a good plan. Yeah, just cut your arm off and then you know.
But are you then ready to live with your disability after that?
There's a vlogger that is on a wheelchair. Was it called Bobby's Angels? You hear about this guy? Like
Like
from his waist down, he
the
doesn't.
one with the two girls there. I think I saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He says, I think his story is that he used to be construction and he fell, but knowing that guy, he probably jumped on purpose. he probably wanted to move to the Philippines. He probably was thinking like you.
Are you breaking up?
Yeah, I'm probably being censored. Am I breaking up?
Yeah, YouTube censoring.
Yeah, I'm censoring you. Yeah, I got censored there. Yeah, it was very touchy subject. I was talking about handicap people.
Probably. Yeah. The big
Yeah,
brother is listening.
so that should be your next topic. How to retire early.
Yeah, maybe.
Nah,
But I still don't have any answers.
no, actually, I have one, but you need some money for this one. But I've met some, you know, foreigners. They start little businesses, but they're not. These businesses are not for Filipinos. They're for other foreigners. One of them is
Okay.
like motorbike rental. Um, and well, a lot of vloggers like they offer consultation. In fact, when I went to Dumaguete, I ran into Gio. Like I was on a
Okay.
motorbike and I crossed paths with him, and I saw this one guy. He looked like Gio, and I go, "Is that Gio?" And then the guy behind him was a youngster, and I could swear, man, that he had to look like they were together. And I bet you that guy, because Gio offers consultations where he has people fly in and he'll like tour them around, and he charges money for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you tap into the foreign dollar, you get some money. I think foreigners fail when they try to make a business for Filipinos. Filipinos don't want to spend that,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then when you're competing with, yeah, yeah, you can't make any money off of a Filipino peso because it's just too much competition and it's not enough. It doesn't convert enough.
Yeah.
But if you
Unless you
get,
have something that reaches the masses, because they're the masses. So if you, let's say, something that's really cheap product that you can sell to million people, then that's how you can make money there.
yeah, the only problem is that if you get that big, the government gets involved. The Filipino government does not likes to keep everything to themselves. They try to keep outsiders, foreign interests. This is why foreigners can't own land. This is why they kicked out the United States military bases. A long time ago,
Mm.
and they've rebelled against multiple foreign countries in the past, so they're really isolated.
Yeah, because of the colonialism memory, they think
Yeah,
every foreigners try to steal their land, their whatever.
yeah.
The
So
collective memory is still alive.
I mean, even the foreigner can own the majority of a business there.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
but
We
if
used to
you
have
have,
the same laws in my countries. It only changed after the EU. They really pushed for the capital, and yeah,
is
now
it
everybody can own everything.
do you use the euro over there?
Yeah.
Uh, what was it before?
We have our own currency before. It was called Tolar, not dollar, but with T, Tolar. This is from the Austrian-Hungarian Empire before. They used to have these dollars, so they used the same name as their then in the Middle Ages.
Is that the same thing as the Ottoman Empire?
No, we fought the Ottoman Empire.
Oh, okay.
It was the Austro-Hungarian Empire. There were like Italian republics next to us, and then it was the Austrian Empire, that combined with the Hungarian Empire.
Is that the same thing as
And
Germany?
no, they had each town there that they had different republics at that time, you know. Each town in Germany at that time was their own republic.
Yeah. Yeah, so motorbike rental. That's what I'm thinking. But I mean,
Maybe. But what, you'll get 250 pesos per day, that's it. For one day rental, you know.
yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to earn.
Because in a low income country, you'll be earning low term income as well, you know. I think that idea that you sell things to foreigners is more practical, maybe, to get big dollars for the cheaper country, you know.
It's just that the only thing that foreigners are buying consistently is motorbike rental, hotel rental, and food. But not all foreigners want expensive food, but they want their country's version, you know, because the Filipino menu is very limited. So
I know.
food, hotel, yeah, yeah. Because you know, even on your videos, I saw you. I mean, how many times did you go to the same place? You know, it's very limited. And then a lot of
Yeah.
times you were searching for your lumpia and it wasn't there. It's not consistent, you know?
Yeah, because that was like the cheapest thing you can get there, you know. In Olangapot, I get one lumpia was 5 pesos. So 10 lumpias would mean $1. And I only needed like 2 or 3 per day to survive there.
Yeah, I don't know how you must have been gaining all your calories from the beer. Because I don't know.
Yeah, the red horse. The
That's
red
why
horse.
that's what the, I don't know how you were surviving. Did you have diarrhea?
No, I did not. I did not.
No, well, you were losing weight for sure. You're on,
I hope
you're on
so.
a, you were on a poor man's diet. Yeah,
It's
I don't
okay
know how.
because even if you go to expensive restaurants there, well, it's not so good, you know.
It's not, but I mean, you need the calories. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I got my calories there from gin tonics and from red horses.
Yeah, it wasn't from the lumpia.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's like an egg roll with nothing in there. Maybe
It
some
had
fake
some
meat.
vegetables, so it was healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
fried in oil thing wasn't very
Deep,
healthy.
deep fried. Deep fried. But it's strange, you know?
No, but I also went like to McDonald's and unhealthy stuff like that, you know. So, Chowking.
Yeah, what was it? Also, Crispy King.
Yeah, I never visited that one.
It's
I prefer, to be honest, I prefer that one. Chowking is my favorite one from these fast food restaurants.
yeah. I think Krispy Kreme
It's
was
like
more.
Chinese McDonald's, like Chinese food.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was like what, 200-300 pesos per meal combo.
Yeah, but you can get like a bowl of rice with something on top, like for 120 pesos, something like that.
Yeah.
About $2.
Krispy King was
Not
40
the
pesos.
cheapest one, yeah.
40 pesos per piece of chicken.
Yeah, that's usually how much it costs on the street if you take it from one of those sellers as well.
Yeah. And about like 10 pesos for the rice.
Mm.
Yeah. But I mean, if you convert it over 40 pesos and 10, that now you're at €1.
Yeah.
We're talking pesos. If you convert it over, if someone charges you 5 pesos for rice and then next day they charge you 10 pesos, yeah, it's double. And in the real world, you would debate because it's 100% increase. So you would debate, you fight it. But if you think about, the Filipino mind and how much it really means to you, it's like, come on,
YouTube
man.
censoring you again.
You're still under €1, so you can't be, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you
But
fight
I'll
for
tell
5
you,
pesos?
4 years ago when I was there, you had those hot dogs in 7-Eleven, the hot dog. You make it yourself, you get some free sauce with it and stuff, and it was 10 pesos per hot dog. And now when I returned after 4 years this year, I mean the 2023, the hot dog price was 40 pesos. So it rised up for 400% in 4 years. So each year it got 100% more expensive.
Yeah. I mean, would you say that's the same with other food?
No, I just know about these hot dogs because usually that was the cheapest food I usually eat there. I ate there, so I would go to have in the morning 2 hot dogs and I would be okay for the whole day.
Yeah, so sometimes
So I
regulation,
could basically survive for 20 pesos per day in the Philippines.
sometimes like new regulations will increase the food. Like, where's this hot dog? I don't eat the hot dogs over there. They look very odd. They're like bright red. Come on, man. They don't even.
Those are the one from the streets, but yeah, in the shop you had different colors, like at least I don't know 5 or 6 different colors. I wouldn't take this bright red one as well.
No,
But there were
I don't
like
know.
some brown one that looked like shit, so I took those ones.
I don't even. I try not to eat. I avoid the beef too because it's like, where are they gonna have cows here?
Oh, I
Where's
saw cows on Coron Island. They have cows there. I saw them.
what island?
But on other islands, not so much. Only that
What island?
buffaloes. Coron.
Oh,
They have
oh.
the same cows as we do in Europe. That was the only Philippine island that I saw cows on.
Hmm. Were they do you think what color were they?
White and black.
I think those are used for milk, aren't they?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I think
Not
they
those one
call.
with the big horns, but normal cows. Normal European cows.
You mean compared to you mean compared to the ones with the little horns? I'm not a cowboy, so I don't know which is which. So I just I just know I just know that the white and the black ones they stick those, and then they stick the
The milk,
they
yeah.
stick the milk. No, but I think they call beef to the carabao meat. They call it beef too. So and I don't think they don't. I don't think they kill the
No,
proper
they don't kill
age cow.
the milk cows.
I think they
They are
like wait until
eatable,
they
but they
die
don't kill them. The
old.
milk is more important to them.
I think they use the meat of the ones that die from old age.
Maybe. I'll tell you a story.
And then
Nigeria, the country in Africa. In the 70s, 80s or 80s, yeah, they were the main exporter of milk. They exported the most milk from Nigeria to Germany. They had a lot of milk cows there. And then something happened. You know what happened? They were hungry, they killed the cows, and they ate them. So ever since then, they are not the exporter of milk anymore. They have to import milk now.
Yeah.
But that's Africa.
Well, it's probably because someone in the middle was making money and they weren't getting enough money for the milk, probably.
Probably. But there is one Slovenian that lives there in the Philippines, and he made out a business from all these milk gatherers. He gathered milk and he makes homemade yogurt there. And of course, nobody in Philippines makes yogurt, you know. So he made a really good business out of that. So making yogurt there in the Philippines. But you have to have some knowledge of how to do stuff like that, you know. It's not
Well,
like you or me can just go there and make yogurt or some other
no, I had a
thingy
great
that
idea.
Filipinos don't have.
I had a good idea, but it's not a good idea when you think it through because I was in Panay, the island of Panay, right?
Mm.
And then I was in Negros, and then I worked my way to Cebu, and all those in the Visayan, on the west side of the Visayan Islands, it was a common to sell fried chicken. And like I told you,
Okay.
each piece of chicken would they would sell out all the time. You had to get there at a certain time, or else they would sell out. And
Okay.
each piece of chicken was 40 pesos. And if you cross the
Yeah.
street, and it was very common, maybe one chicken place per block. More common was the bakery. The bakery would
Okay.
sell pan. It was two bakeries per block, and the pan was the bread is like 5 pesos.
Yeah,
Uh,
bakeries are the cheapest places to eat from.
but
2 3
never.
pesos you can get some bread.
So my complaint was every day I was constantly thinking, what am I going to eat? And then I was looking at my options. It was boring stuff, the same thing over and over again. Most of it I didn't like. And I was thinking, why don't they just get the bread, cut it in half, and stick that chicken in there and sell it to me? You could sell that. It's the same thing that McDonald's is selling down the street or Jollibee's. They're charging
Mm.
150 pesos. But for 45 pesos or 50 pesos, you can make it yourself. I guess it would be dry. You still have the condiments. So I was thinking, guy like me or you, I was talking to a Filipina, we could just do it. And so the problem is that once you do it and you make the first few bucks, the
Oh,
Filipinos
they
like to
will copy you next to
yeah,
your. There will be 2 or 3 the same
yeah,
Filipino
because you're just
stands,
wasting your time.
and they like to stick together, one next to each other. You know.
Yeah, because they want to steal your customers. So I think it would just be a waste of time. But I was just thinking, why? If I was Filipino, I was hurting for a job, I would try to steal some of that, just for a little bit. But it's a good idea, but I don't think not for the amount I need to get out of it. It would
Yeah.
collapse in front of me. But stuff like
The
that.
problem would be you would have too little margins to live off of that, I think, and you would work your ass off the whole day, as you could maybe earn in America in 1 or 2 hours, of work.
Well, I think it would be great margins for maybe 2 to 4 weeks, and then after that, after that, your business model would crash. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
think about it. You're at 50
somebody
pesos.
would steal it.
Yeah, I'm at 50
Definitely.
pesos now. I'm at 50 pesos, and McDonald's down the street is charging 120 to 150. That's like a 100 pesos, or maybe 80 pesos profit margin.
Mm.
That's 100%, more than 100%. That's 200%. You're making 80 pesos per sandwich. Yeah, 80 pesos times how many sandwiches can I sell an hour? Let's say 5. That's 400 pesos. 400 times. You work 10 hours. That's 4,000 pesos. Boom!
Yeah.
4,000 pesos. You work 10 hours. That's the hard part. You work 10 hours. But 4,000 pesos.
My
One.
plan before was to gather enough money and open like a beach bar on the beach. But yeah, nothing special. At that time, the beach bar would cost about 10,000 euros to set up. So you would work for 10,000 euros, then set up your beach bar, but it would have to be somewhere where there are Western tourists and sell them cocktails or something, you know?
Yeah,
So
but
you would get, huh?
what about the land and the building? That would the
No, you
location.
would just rent a place on the beach, you know? Make one of those African looking huts and just have a bar there. You don't need to own the land. You just put that hut there, get some electricity there for the refrigerator, and buy the drinks and resell them, basically.
I think the places already exist, so I don't know. I think those places already exist. Everywhere there's foreigners, there's those places.
I know.
Unless you
But
want to
I
move
got that
in.
idea the first time I traveled overseas to Dominican Republic.
You know, I'm curious to know how many Western foreigners own businesses in Walking Street, Angel City.
I met one guy from Australia there. He owns like not half of the bar, but he has half of the time to use that bar. So he brings in his own girls, his own waitress, his own everything. And he's saying that he breaks even. He makes money from that.
Yeah, but
Then
how
I know
much?
another British one that owned a hotel there. Of course, now in C times he went out of business, but before he had this hotel there on before Eurotel, I think it was, or after Eurotel. He was making good money with that hotel. And it was a cheap one, like 1,000 peso per room.
It looks like we scared away all the. I just checked the. I just checked.
People.
I just checked your feed. And there's nobody there.
One is watching, Uncle Sam.
No, that's me. I'm watching.
No, now we have two. Before it was one.
Oh, jeez.
We have a hidden spy.
Well, I have two.
Oh, now it's only you. Now it's one.
Oh, oh, wow. So I guess you talking to yourself is better, more entertaining than having a. Shoot.
Well, but I don't care. I don't care, man. For me, it's not entertaining talking myself, you know.
I don't know. You know, I think when I'm watching a vlogger, I think it's more entertaining when he's having a conversation because I'm
Yeah, with
learning
more
from
people.
you're learning from what they're talking about. You know. Yeah. We talk about the
Who
peso
knows?
and the food. Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, I have no idea how to make things work.
Well, the only way he could have went out of business in a hotel was if he was not he did not own it.
I don't know what was the ownership status there, but I do know they had a museum downstairs, and it also went out of business because of this C virus. And it was again the cheapest, the cheapest one in Angeles. About 2K for the painting, all inclusive. But yeah, no tourists means no income. So when the Philippines was closed down, of course they had to close.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've checked a few times to see. Sometimes I check like land, property, how much it costs. And
Mm.
first of all, there in Angeles City, there's hardly anything available to sell. And then what is for sale is very expensive compared to other parts of the Philippines.
Mm.
So it's
Yeah,
priced
but if you
accordingly.
go out 10 minutes out of Angeles City, you can find very cheap property. There's one vlogger there. Okay, he's renting in a house. How much he's paying? $36 per month.
Oh
Like
yeah,
15 minutes, 20 minutes from the Angeles City. The Ormoc, I think it's called.
yeah. But the property I was looking for was like commercial.
Okay.
Yeah, like
You
for
wanted to
business.
build a business.
Well, mostly hotel rooms. I think money's in. I think a foreigner can make money on hotel rooms. Yeah. Even
You're
hiding.
being censored again.
Am I? Yeah, I was just saying that you can make money on hotel rooms.
Yeah. That's true because for a shitty hotel room, they do charge a lot of money in the Philippines.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can,
and shitty is could be like it's an opinion. You could paint something and then clean it up and make it look better.
yeah,
Some of the people like us, we
but
appreciate
they don't
cheaper
care.
cheaper. We appreciate the location more than the quality.
I know.
So yeah, if you mix your home with a rental or you mix another business with a hotel room,
Mm.
um, I think that's the opportunity there.
Yeah, but the problem is you as foreigner, you cannot own it unless it's a condo.
No, you can,
But a
you don't have to own
house,
it.
a building, no. The land where the building is built, no. You can just own one condo there, one piece of that building, but not the land and the other stuff.
Well, you can rent it and then you could rent part of it out.
Yeah, but then when it starts to pick up, you know what a Filipino will do? He will say no more rent, and if your business is going well, he'll just take over it.
Yeah.
So that's not a good business model.
Eh.
Unless you own it.
Yep.
It's a risky business.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I will do something when I get over there. But for right now, I have to figure something out here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But now, do you get any income from the government or nothing?
Yeah, I get unemployment.
Ah, that's okay. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not a lot.
I don't know.
It's actually very little to live where I live. But I have other income coming in. But I had a tenant here, but
Mhm.
they're moving out today or tomorrow. But
Okay.
it's yeah, I don't have enough. It's not enough income for me to live to cover my daily needs, my monthly
Mm,
bills.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. So how
Mm.
much is your rent?
Oh, I don't pay rent. It's not
You live
my
with your parents?
apartment, it's from my parents, so I don't pay rent. I could
Oh,
not afford rent, man.
well, that explains why you're able to save money.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I was wondering. I was like, how much? Wait a minute. How?
No, otherwise I would have to be a slave to some company and work for the rent. Nah.
Yeah. Well, if you live in a, have you ever subletted?
No, because it's not mine.
Uh, well, no. You can have more income for your family if you section off a room or a part of a room and then bring in
Nah,
some income.
doesn't really work like this in my country. People want to have the whole apartment to themselves. We are not like, I know in Germany and in other places it works that you just rent out the room and share the apartment, but it's not so common here.
Yeah, it wasn't when I first started, and then what happened was uh, the area where I was living became more and more expensive, and people were
Mm,
getting more and more drastic and more uh, what was it called? Desperate. And you get
yeah,
so desperate that you know
desperation drives that.
the garage. You know, I don't know if you have garages over there, like a carport.
Yeah, but yeah,
They were converting those to independent places, and then they would.
we
Uh,
have too many regulations. The government never would allow that somebody to live
oh
in the
yeah,
garage or to.
there's regulations here too, but people desperation. Even
Yeah.
I started going to school and I couldn't afford my apartment, so I started renting out the living room. I put a door.
Okay.
I put a door in the kitchen, and then
Or you can just put like a plaster wall or something and make another room out of whatever, if the place
yeah,
is bigger.
some of the I think it's Japan and China they do that. They put those
Yeah.
fake petitioners. Um, yeah, yeah. Also, they would put like a sheet, like a clothesline to separate.
Okay. That's the Filipino way.
That's that it makes me reminds me of some massage businesses.
The massage in Thailand, they just pull out the curtain.
Yeah,
The next guy's next to you doing whatever. I'm not saying what,
yeah,
but you can hear everything through that
yeah.
curtain.
They didn't like me going in there because those Thailand massage ladies, man, they really would hurt me. So I'd be like, ah, oh. so so they, they didn't like me being there because I was very vocal.
True, true.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Uh,
So what do you what time is
so
it over there?
the time is 23:34. So half more hour to midnight.
Yeah. How come you're still awake, man?
Saturday. It's party day.
Every day is a party day for you, man. You know, how come you're not drinking
Yes,
so
you are the
late?
party I have.
Yeah, you need to hang some pictures. Hang
we're
some pictures.
we're discussing how to survive. Yeah, it's a party.
You need to hang some decorations.
There, have some guitars. There's a
Oh, okay.
painting. I wanted to have like a big painting behind me, but I couldn't find one that was affordable. So, yeah, maybe in one of my travels I find some. So there will be a big painting behind me.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
Uh,
So what? Your income is permanent forever?
no. I have to renew it every 3 months, and I have to go to job center. I don't know whenever they think of it. Yeah, probably also every 3 months to discuss what I have been doing, searching for a job and stuff like that.
Oh. Huh.
So yeah, I cannot just get this and move to Philippines, or get this and move to whatever country. I have to be here to receive it.
Yeah.
So I actually have to live here to get it. Which, of course, if I was living only off of that, without an apartment, of course, you cannot. It wouldn't even cover the rent costs, let alone the food and stuff like that.
What'd you say?
But
€1,000
no, 500,
a month?
500.
A month. Yeah. That's
It's shit. It's shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you can. You can't even survive with that much in the Philippines.
I could. If you rent for $50, then you have 450 left. Just for food and drinks, you can survive. Not for other extra curricular activities, but with food, no problem. You can survive with 100 pesos per day.
What about your
Even less
alcohol?
if you cook yourself.
What about your beer?
Well, that's a problem.
Well, maybe you could get donations or something, but you'll also need a
Yeah,
cell
then
phone.
if you do YouTube, you can get the donation. Yeah, there. If you
But you need load. You would need
load.
load
No,
for
if
your
you go
cell
to a
phone.
bar, they have free Wi-Fi. So
What about electricity?
yeah, that's the most expensive one. That would be about 5,000, maybe. So about $100 for that. If you run the AC, if you're okay with a fan, maybe 1,000.
Well, I mean, yeah. Or you could just hang out at the 7-Eleven. What?
Yeah, or
Wait a
go
minute.
to the malls. Malls are air conditioned.
But
But the problem is at night.
you would
Try
need to
sleeping
be
with a fan.
you need to be by the Wi-Fi. That
Wi-Fi, if you want to have this mobile internet, it costs unlimited data, 2,000 pesos. but it's not very good.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm still figuring it out, okay?
Yeah. I thought your job was online.
No, I have no job at the moment.
What is your experience in? What's your education training?
Cultural studies?
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, exactly. Nobody would hire me for my education.
oh. Well, they would not in the Philippines, but as an English teacher.
Eh, I'm not native speaker, so
They wouldn't
I
know.
couldn't really teach. Huh?
They wouldn't know.
Maybe.
You go to Japan, Vietnam, Thailand.
Yeah, but they don't get very big salaries there. 800, maybe 1,000 euros max as an English teacher. I think in China they pay a lot for that.
You know what? I heard of some expats making some money on the teaching English online.
Yeah, do you have that program from, what is it called?
Preply.
Yeah, I think that one, yeah.
There's a few of them. Preply.
Yeah, you just talk to people in English and that's it. But I don't know. I don't know. If you can make the YouTube thing you work there, then it's okay. But that's hard again. Because in my best days there, I was earning 300 euros per month. And that's not enough to survive in the Philippines.
Yeah. I think most YouTubers that make money have to spend money.
And with YouTube, then it's a problem if you make a little bit too controversial videos. You don't get any money from it because they put this yellow sign, which means that your videos are not suitable for advertisers, so you don't get any money from those. So as soon as I, let's say, walk down the walking street, I don't get any money from that videos, Or if I show women's behinds or their fronts, automatically the yellow dollar sign, which means no revenue from those videos. So you can only make money from the boring videos, like the ones that I was taking walking from hotel to the Philly Sports Bar. Those were okay. Those were monetized normally. But the other ones, like for example, when I went out and do crazy stuff, you don't get any money from those.
So was your whole page yellow?
A lot of it was yellow, yeah. Whenever I would make a nightlife video, it was yellow.
Have you thought about doing this? Have you thought about going back to the ones that are demonetized and censoring them?
No.
You should do it. You have so much free time. Go back and you could put
I don't believe in censorship.
Do it. Do it for me. No, but you, I'll do it for you. Let me, let me. I'll do it for you. Look, I'll put a little black bar. You know those 1980s
Yeah.
censorship bar. You know
And then it's not only the problem, the visuals. It's also the problem when you say something, As soon, for
Let me do
example,
it for
some
you.
words, as you say the lady and the
Send
boy
me.
together, yeah,
Hey,
it's censorship automatically.
send me. Send me a video. I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
You will see a black bar. You know those old school censorship bars that they used to put across the eyes. I'd put it against across the breasts.
You will blur everything.
No, no, I
You
won't
blur
blur
the face and you put the black ribbon over the
it.
the front of their
I'll put
under
happy
chin.
face. Come on, man. Let me do it. I'll do it. I'll fix it for you. See, all those are fixable. Yeah, you can fix them.
Yeah. YouTube. But okay, now I'm at about €2 per day, which is about one beer per day, so it's okay.
So that's about 60 euros a month.
Yeah, it's shit for all the effort you put in. Uh, but okay, as they say, you shouldn't do YouTube for money. Hey, we have one visitor, Steve Sun. Hi, Pattaya, Thailand. Pattaya. Do. Well, Pattaya, it's much cheaper there, at least as far as renting goes. I didn't rent per month there, but I did rent an apartment for a week near Walking Street, maybe 15 minutes walk from there, and close to that Bukau Road. I paid €100 for 1 week there, which is a great price. And it was apartment with a kitchen, with a big bed, and with a nice clean bathroom. Yeah. And I would eat pad thais there on the street. At the time, it was 20 baht for the pad thai. That's like half a dollar, half a euro. And yeah, I would need to eat 2 pad thais per day. The only problem was the beers are more expensive there. And the
Yeah,
girls, of course. The girls are more expensive as well.
I stayed. Well, I met and the late night at Beach Road. The
YouTube is
freelancers.
censoring you again?
It was a thousand baht for freelancers Beach Road.
Yeah, but it's hard to find one for 1,000 baht. Plus, they're usually not so nice looking.
I thought they were.
Yeah, but they were. It was hard for me to find there on the beach road in Pattaya. I only found one that was okay enough.
Yeah.
Small, slim.
Maybe also because I went late. It was like 2 in the morning, so maybe
Okay,
the prices change the later it is, huh?
probably, yeah. Yeah, when they don't have something, yeah, they then lower the prices, if they don't want to stand there all night.
Yeah. Yeah. And then my hotel was 15 USD.
That's okay.
Yeah. And then the massages were what? 150 to 200 baht.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
five USD. Yeah,
Mm.
5 USD to 8, 5 to 6, 7, 8 USD.
Mm.
But you said you could get it cheaper in the Philippines. I
Yeah, the
couldn't
cheapest
find
one
it.
in the Philippines was in Manila. I found, I don't know in which part I was, but there was like one place and it was 150 pesos. So that's like $3 or 3 euros for 1 hour. I don't know if it was Thai massage or whatever they wrote. Whole body massage, I think. So that was the cheapest one. But usually the prices there were from 200 to 250. That was like 4 years ago. And even in Boracay, I could find a massage place there for 250 for 1 hour. So that's like $5, yeah. In the most touristic place now in Boracay. Not on the beach, but one street behind the beach. Jolie, hey, did you used to watch Big Head from Escaping to the Philippines? No, I don't know that one. He has some good videos. About what? Do you know Big Head?
Get out
Jerry?
of here. Big head. That's something you tell a
Okay.
lady.
You have a
It should,
dirty,
it
dirty
should,
mind.
it should be your pickup line. This is how you introduce yourself to the ladies.
But yes, you would. So, JV, you would consider moving to Thailand?
uh,
To Pattaya? Could you live in Pattaya? Pattaya,
you know,
Pattaya.
it's
Pattaya.
yeah, yes, but I don't trust the ladies.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
the country and everything about the country is amazing, and the money is, you know, your money could go a long ways, but the ladies are their their morals are
Professional
different.
scam artist.
They're different. They're they view a relationship as in
Business
like, what can you do
transaction?
for them? Yeah, it's more, it's a different religion, it's different morals. It's more of a
Yeah.
cooperation. It's a cooperation. It's nothing
Yeah.
bad against them, but they just view things a little different.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like a cooperation, a group effort kind of. What can you do for me? What am I gonna do for you? And
And
what
how did
happens
you
when you?
find the foreigners there? I mean, when I was there, not many of them were like as friendly, let's say, as in the Philippines. In the Philippines, you go to a bar, you talk to everybody, but in Thailand, that's usually not the case.
Yeah, I ran into some guys and I talked to some of them, but most of them, I think they're used to each other, and I think they're embarrassed that they're there. I think they're
Okay,
up to
maybe
no
that's the
good.
case.
That's why I think they're trying to hide. It's like
Maybe.
it's
Because I know,
it's
I was going to this bar on this Bukao Road there every day, and usually mostly was British expats there, but they would never talk to me. Maybe one in every 2 days would talk to me, like that. Like normally when you talk to the people in the Philippines, to the one that's sitting to the chair next to you, for example.
Well, I think Thailand was originally the original country that people would go to if you were a guy to go up do no good.
Yeah, probably.
So maybe some of those guys are up to no good over there.
True, but they were like old geezers, retired, living there.
Well, when since I've been back, because I went to Thailand for a week. I've been telling people I went there. The first thing that comes out of their mouth is, "Oh, that's where guys go to get old people go get and take advantage of young ladies." So it's Thailand's still seen as that place where
Yeah.
expats go to take advantage of women. So I think people that go there are ashamed.
Maybe. Yeah, it has that
Or scared.
reputation, the
They're
Thailand,
scared.
I know.
They're scared.
So Joe Louis is talking about Big Head. He got cancelled by YouTube. Dude was consuming a lot of Filipinas. Okay. So he's no longer on YouTube.
Oh. Huh. I wish I would have seen some videos of him.
That explains his name, Big Head.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah, Joe Louis, that's immoral behavior. Too many paintings in the museums. You cannot have all of them for yourself. You see, the watch count is going up. We are 4 now.
Yeah. Well, maybe we need some thumbs up. Let me check and see if I did thumbs up. Let me see this.
I cannot see the thumbs, so.
Okay, we're at 6 thumbs up.
Yeah.
I just added one.
7, the magical number.
Okay, now that we're on this topic, tell us how many women you have
No.
in your 2 month stay in the Philippines.
Oh my god.
Would you be called
1,
big head
2,
or little
3,
head?
4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh,
8.
you're a
8
monster, man.
Filipinas, 1 Russian, and 1 Indonesian.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't discriminate, huh?
No. Tutti frutti. All colors of Benetton.
How many did you say? 8?
Huh?
Did you say 8 total?
No. Tutti frutti, all colors of Benetton.
What was the total?
Oh yeah, 8. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Huh.
That's not much.
It,
It's 3 months, 3 months period.
it is from here, but when we're over there, I think it was a little bit. I thought you were like 30 or something.
No. Cause
You had ladies around you all the time.
huh?
You had ladies around you all the time,
Again, YouTube
especially
is censoring you.
you were very popular at
Humphrey.
the
Huh?
you were very popular at the Phillies sports bar.
Yeah. But those were the same girls all the time. Oh no, 9. I now remember. I forgot one there. Yeah. How many did you have?
2.
Only 2?
Yeah.
In Angeles or?
Now I uh in
You don't
Cebu,
have to say. Cebu, okay.
one in Cebu and one in Manila.
Okay. Oh, Manila, okay, 10. I forgot there was one in Manila as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, one forgets. Yeah.
You're like a playboy. You need to write a book
Nah.
story.
It used to be way better in the past. Now it's not so much anymore.
Yeah, you need to write. You need to write a story.
Yeah. What's there to write?
You'd be surprised. People like they want to
Like
learn.
that guy who reads out stories from the Thailand bound, yeah.
There's a few guys that do stories.
Uh, Jolie, one of the girls at the Philly Sports Bar, was really pretty. I think her name was something like Chow Mine or Germaine. Ah, if I could remember all those names, I still remember her. Charmaine, Charmaine,
Yeah,
Charmaine, Charmaine.
Oh, Charmaine. I remember now. Her name is Charmaine.
Charmaine. Oof. I don't know which one this was,
Charmaine.
but I don't think I was with her. I would remember maybe the name. It was when I had 3 girls, or she just came when she was one alone.
I think she was part of 3, sometimes 2. She sat with you for a while. You were sitting
Okay, she
facing.
didn't have ID. Yeah, she didn't have ID.
It was when you were facing towards the other bar across the street.
Yeah, she didn't have ID, that one. So it's a no-go. Sorry, guy.
It's like we were. It's like we were there. That's how, yeah, that's how your videos are. It's like you're living like if you're there. That's why people like the live streams when you have them point
Yeah.
them and then you add commentary to it. It's like you're there. So
Oh, Jolie, yes. Yeah, she was the cousin of that one, Ashley. Yeah, yeah, she didn't have ID. I remember. So no fun with that one. First rule always: the girl has to have ID. Otherwise, for your sake, say bye bye. Okay. Julie, it was the friend of the girl you brought to your room. Yes, one of yeah. That's one. Yeah, no ID, no ID. You never know what happens there. Scams and stuff like that. Never trust a girl without ID. And the hotel will not let her in anyway. Jolie, yes, it was like we were there, man. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe in the end of the year, if the budget permits, or if I don't go anywhere in the summer. We'll see. But yeah, maybe in the end of the year I get some African job. If I can get African job, then next year, in the beginning of the year, we can go to the Philippines, because that would mean money for me. But it's not up to me. But why don't you get like some work in the army or something like that? Go to a mission to some crazy country and receive a lot of money there. You'd be set for at least few years.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Go to another country?
Yeah, like not Afghanistan, but I don't know. Wherever they have military bases, you don't have to join the army, you can be support staff, like cook or whatever. They make like a lot of money.
Yeah, you know why they pay them a lot of money?
Yeah, because it's dangerous.
Because they kill them, and then when they kill them, they hang them, and then when they hang them, they burn them, and then after they do that, they chop their head off, take a picture of it, and then mail it to your family. That's why. That's why. That's why they pay a lot of money. No, actually, I did contemplate because I have a firefighting training,
Mm,
and there is firefighting jobs for oil rigs in the Middle East, in Iraq, and they were
yeah.
paying a lot of money. I think what happened was after the Iraq War, the U.S. wanted and money to rebuild Iraq and Kuwait with that oil. So now they wanted firefighters to work. So they wanted non-locals to work on those facilities that they could trust, and there was a lot of jobs for firefighters for the oil, and they were paying between 100 and 150 USD a year contracts.
You only need
Yeah,
to work 1 year and you can retire in the Philippines.
yeah. I think they would pay like you would work for like 6 months straight, and then they'd send you home, and then you'd come back for like a month, and then you'd go back again.
Okay.
And the contracts were like 6 months long, but they paid for your food, your home, everything, and on top of that, you got the salary. So all your food, all your room and board, all your equipment, training, everything, safety. But man, that's just it's a war zone, man.
Come
Yeah.
on. They're making it seem like that in the media, I think. Once you're
Well,
there, it's not so horrible, I think.
well, you those bases get bombed. They have the artillery. Even now, they're getting bombed because of what's happening now. So they're attacking bases in Iraq, in Jordan, in Syria, and where else? In Saudi Arabia.
Mm.
So nobody's. I don't know. How about you? You can do it too.
No, they don't pay so good for foreigners.
Plus, I'm already old. Those contracts are reserved for like the younger guys. They want young people that can
Mm.
run for their lives.
Okay. Yeah. Dogito. So who takes care of him while you are gone?
I had a neighbor. The neighbor lady took care of him.
Okay.
I worked on her house, her fence and her backyard, so that she could take care of him while I was gone. Any more comments?
YouTube censored you again.
Oh.
So let's ask Joe Louis, how can we retire early? Let's get the third opinion, if he's still here. Let's get the French perspective on retiring early. Actually, Canadian, but okay. He's a Frenchie. We don't have any girls today on the show. So boring. JV, bank robbery.
That's a good idea, guy. Hey, JV, that's a good idea.
Be more specific. Which bank? Which city? When? What time?
What's it called? PNB. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know that one.
PNB. Is it Philippine National Bank?
Philippine National Bank. You would only get away with pesos. You would need too many bags for that. Jolie, you have to save the buccarinos, buy mutual funds or ETFs that pay interest dividends monthly and save. Yeah, the problem is European citizens are not allowed to invest in these ETFs, American ETFs that pay high interest or dividends. I used the account with international brokers, I think it was. They do not allow it. You can only buy stocks, but not the American high yield ETFs. But yeah, I got burnt with the stock market. I was down like a lot of money, 20K. Yeah. So now it's poor Joe again.
20K? What?
20K gross.
Oh no, you sold it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're that far down, you shouldn't sell.
I was playing for about 1 year during this C virus. Yeah, I was having from the moment, even from before the stock market opened, there was pre-market and then there was post-market. I was day trading like crazy for 1 year. Most that was up was like 10K. But then in the end, the bank always wins, so it's like gambling. So of course, the house always wins, yeah. So yeah, in the end, 1 or 2 bad decisions, and yeah, that's what buried me. Because then it just became like addiction, like to gambling, But I could make like $500 in day just day trading, sell low, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. I like those stocks that went like this the most because you could make a lot of day trades with those, you know. But yeah, I stopped with the stock market after that.
Hey, so okay, what about you? You probably have uh, some idea of where to make pesos. Because I told you about the motorbike, I told you about hotels, I told you about Mama San job, I told you about the chicken
Yeah,
sandwich.
my basic thing was the beach bar. That would be
Oh, yeah,
because I wouldn't mind spending my whole day there, you know. I would just not be sitting on the other side of the chair, so I would just be serving drinks, no problem. So you have to think of something that you would like to do. Would you like to stay in the office all day waiting for somebody to rent a motorbike to? I think that would be pretty boring, you know. But if you're in a bar, you always have foreigners there. You always have maybe nice girls there coming to the bar, you know, sexy European Frenchies chicks.
but
So it would never be like boring, you know.
wouldn't you think that? Okay, so on that bar, you're renting. You would be renting the building and the land. So wouldn't
Mm,
a Filipino just decide to take that business away from you?
it's
If it became
possible.
too.
If it's not yours, then they can take it away anytime, you know. Jolie, you also have now ETFs that are covered costs that pay 9 to 15%. If you're older, that's the way to go. It kind of sacrifice growth for income, yeah. It's good if you don't have many years before retirement, yeah. But you need, again, you need the funds, the dinero to invest again, yeah. Otherwise, you cannot play with the big boys again. Julie, I lost 20% of my wealth investing too much in a stock. Yeah, it's a risky business, I would say. Unless you know some inside information, then yeah. But that's illegal. Yeah. Or if you're good at predicting things, maybe. Do you have any stocks? Do you play with the stock market or not, Chivi?
Um, yeah, I have stocks.
And how
Um,
is it working for you? It's working or not?
um, somewhat. I made some money, but uh, lately, um, I haven't been making. So I made some money during COVID because I did the opposite. So what happened in COVID
Okay.
was everybody, the news, the neighbors, everybody thought it was going to be the end of the world. So they emptied out the stores and people emptied out their bank accounts because they thought the banks were going to crash, and they emptied out their stock market. So all the stocks and all the businesses
Fell down.
crashed. Everything,
Uh,
and I thought that was ridiculous. So what I did was I grabbed all my money and threw it in the stocks, and
mm,
then I started working overtime because I was working as a paramedic. So while
okay.
everybody was forced not to work, I had to work, and then I had to work extra. So I just worked a lot, and then all my overtime, all my paycheck, I just kept throwing it into the stock market. So when everything opened and everyone realized it was a fake, a false alarm, shot up. I everything increased,
So
and
which
then
one was your golden stock? Which one did you invest the most?
Tesla,
Okay.
yeah, Tesla. Um, Yeah, Tesla. Tesla. Um,
You have one ETF there called Tesla, which pays out monthly dividends, but it's playing with options. I think that found. It only invests
yeah, I
in
mean,
options, and in Tesla, it gives out, I don't know, it gives out about 10% monthly or something like that. But yeah, again, risky business.
well, I mean, dividends and interest it's the same thing because what they do is if the company makes money, they pay out dividends. But if the company makes money, then they keep the money and it's worth more. The stock goes up. So it's the same thing. Either
Mm,
they give it to you now or they keep it to themselves, but then the stock will go up anyway. So
yeah.
you get it either way. I think it's the same deal.
Julie, yes, I did. What did you do? Now I have only mutual funds, but I'm gonna buy ETFs like HMAX, ZWB, stuff like that are covered calls. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into day trading or fast money. At it in the long run, it's not it's not profitable. You know, if
No.
yeah, you can make a lot of money in short term, but in the long run, it's not.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's dangerous.
Yes, I know. What can we do? It is what it is. It was what it was.
Did you do the GameStop?
I Day traded it a little bit when it was exploding, yeah. But no, I did not make like buy it at the $20 and sell it at the 400 or something. No. But that days when it was growing and stuff, yeah, I day traded it. I made a few bucks out of that.
What about AMC?
I also day traded that one, yeah. But no such big risk, I would maybe buy it. I don't know. I would make small margins, $1 per day, yeah. But I would make it like many times, so I could make $100, $200 per day just day trading it when it was happening, the high jumps and stuff like that. But when it's growing a lot, then you're afraid, and then you buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. It's like an adrenaline rush, You never know when it will just plunge down, and you lose everything. It's a gambling, plain gambling thing.
Yeah.
Julie, I have to make a lot of money because I have Canadian money, so worth a lot less than euros and US dollars. Yeah, but when you change it, it's all the same. Better Canadian money than Philippine peso.
Who was that? That vlogger?
Big head.
No, there's a Canadian vlogger. He 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 has a I forgot his name or his channel's name, but I think he dyes his hair red or orange, whatever. He wears glasses and he has he grows he has turkeys. I forgot what his name is.
No, I didn't watch that one.
He was interviewed by he made a video that where he was interviewed by the Philippine police, national police, and then he made a video saying that he showed the interview, but it was silenced, and then afterwards he narrated what it was about. He said it was about he was being interviewed about if him or other if he was being harassed and how was his life, how were the people treating him, because he said that
Oh yeah.
Canadians are not allowed to come to the Philippines anymore. I was wondering
What?
if Joe, yeah, does Joe Louis does he know about this story? Are Canadians allowed in the Philippines still?
They are allowed in the
Yeah,
Philippines. That regular guy he's from Canada. He's in the Philippines.
yeah. It didn't sound right what he said in his video. He's a popular vlogger, so I was kind of confused. So I'm
Ah,
wondering
that's bullshit.
if Joe
Of course, they are
Lou
allowed. Come on, they're just self-absorbed vloggers who think that rules don't apply to them. Oh, Joe Louis, $1 Canadian, around 40 pesos sucks. Yeah. So, Joe Louis, do you know that Canadian vlogger, red hair with turkeys? But you shouldn't trust everything what people say, you know? On YouTube, I mean. Because some of people are doing things just for drama. Wait, Joe Louis said something. Yes, Canadians are allowed for sir, for sure. Like Big Joe said, regular guy is Canadian. Yeah, exactly. Did I meet any other Canadians in the Philippines? Any Canadians? I think this time I haven't met any Canadian in 2 months when I was in the Philippines. That's a bit strange. Yeah? Jolie, no, don't know that dude. Yeah, me neither. He only knows Big Head. Well, now that you mentioned what his vlogs were about, I would love to have seen his videos. Yeah. Maybe he moved to another platform or something. He's JV Frozen.
am I still frozen?
Yeah, you were. Now you're alive again. You were
His last
frozen like for a minute or two.
his last videos were about, well, they're always about him, his life locally, and
Okay.
his last video was about his wife. He put an emergency fund under his wife's name in the Philippine bank account, and after 5 months, they never touched it and never did it transacted with it. So after 5 months, the bank sent him a notice that it was shut down and blocked. So he was trying to figure out They must have shut it down for non-activity. But he was complaining that they look for any reason to take money. That was what his
He
biggest
didn't get
reason.
his money back, or what?
He said he was gonna follow up, and then he didn't. The next video was about him being interviewed by the Filipino National Police. So
Okay.
I am very curious to see a follow-up video of that. But I think it's probably they probably froze the account because they probably thought it was an abandoned account. But it'll probably take him a month to get the money back, but he'll probably get it back. I would hope so.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for his channel.
Okay. I don't remember any red-haired dude. Man, internet in America sucks. You're freezing all the time. Or maybe it's YouTube. Or maybe StreamYard. Who knows? Let me check if my video uploaded 92%. My God, so slow. My internet here is so slow as well. I've been uploading the video from now it's about 6 hours being uploaded. My God, and it's still not done. Well, what can I do? You will see tomorrow. It's not that interesting video. More of medieval cities with no people. Let's just check. Oh, we have a comment. Okay. Okay. So JV frozen, Joe Louis quiet. What's going on? Let's make a conspiracy theory now. JV was silenced by YouTube. And Joe Louis, I don't know what happened. Okay. JV is still frozen. So we'll remove him from the stage, as this StreamYard said. You can write me in the comments, JV, if you can still see me. I hope I'm not frozen as well. Anyway, guys, come on. Last comments now. And then it's time for Big Joe to hit the sack. Alone. So last comments, guys. Last thoughts. My God, my tongue is starting to twist, so it means it's late, about 30 minutes after midnight. So last comments. I'll wait for 2 more minutes. Oh, wait. Jolie, I posted the link for Big Hat. Maybe that's why. Hey, it didn't show up. It didn't show up. I don't think this StreamYard allows the links. But let me see if not you. If I can search him to respond. Right. Big head. Oh, there are too many ones. GT, big head, little double, big head. Monster, black head in here. Oh my god. Let's see. Big head, Philippines. Big head and P. Too short. Reality check files. What the fuck? This might be the Wizards of big heads. Big heads? No. No, just this big guy, strange guy. Okay, I cannot find him. Okay, anyways. Julie escaping to the Philippines. Okay, wait. Escaping to the Philippines. Escaping to the Philippines. New channel. Subscribe. Okay, I guess escaping. This is he. 190 subscriber. That's him. Big Head's Adventure. New videos whenever I feel like it. Oh my god. He sounds like a douche. Okay. Let's give him a sub. 9 videos. Rubbed me the wrong way. Okay. Okay. I'll check him out. But tomorrow, because today Big Joe goes to sleep. And JV was completely disconnected from internet, I think. He must have said something wrong. Now the choppers are there to get him. FBI, CIA. Yeah, freedom of speech. Usually, yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll check him out tomorrow. Let's hope he's crazy enough for Big Joe. Miss some craziness on YouTube. So yeah. Okay, Jolie, any last words? I guess it's just you and me. If not, I will end the live stream. We've been on for 3 hours and a half, my god. So, you got 2 minutes. Jolie, channel is dead. Previous channel has 9,000 subs. Okay. Jolie, okay. Good night. Oh, no nice. Goodbye, thought. Come on. Okay. Anyway, guys, we are ending the live stream. Be sure. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. As they say on YouTube. Yeah. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. And yeah, tomorrow another video coming up about some medieval city here. So if you like castles, maybe that's the video for you. If you don't, just press a like and write a comment. That's enough. If that's not too much to ask. So yeah, It's been interesting. Keep it real, guys. And yeah, see you in the next one. Maybe tomorrow we'll do another live because as I've seen, yeah, most people are online on Saturday and Sunday. So maybe I should keep my lives on Saturday and Sundays. And yeah, maybe even tomorrow we do that one. How to retire in the Philippines. Brainstorming, yeah, with no money. No money, no honey. That's what I say. You can agree to disagree, but yeah. So yes, even though we have a new viewer, okay, he already went away. We will end this live stream now. Okay, let's leave 1 more minute if somebody has something to say. And that's it for today. Okay, no commento, no comentares, no comments, no comment, no comment. The third guy came back. Who knows who the third guy is? He never said hello, so. Okay. So whoever you are, you can watch the replay of the live. And yeah, we're ending it now. So take care, guys.